Alright everybody, now we're just about to begin the second period of the game between my Boston Bruins and the Atlanta Thrashers, in which my Bruins currently have a big 5-0 lead, and if it needs, so I could already be taking this defunct Thrashers team to the cleaners already, so we'll see what happens in the remaining two periods. So, without further ado, let's get started.
Thanks, John. Great job, buddy. The Bruins have been commanding this game, Drew. What a show they put on in that first period. It's going to be very hard to dismantle this team's agenda the way they're playing right now.
Of course it will be.
Collects the puck in the neutral zone. Now Tobias Enstrom. And here's Antropov. He deeks. Here's Ladd. His shot almost hit the left goalpost.
Thomas almost saved it, but it missed the net.
Bergeron with it.
Oh, and we have a penalty coming. Bergeron's shot. Save Mason.
And the penalty going to Andrew Ladd.
So that means they get a power play.
Atlanta penalty to number 16. 2 minutes for hooking. And now we get to check out the penalty. The hook in full effect here, Randy.
So here we go.
Use of the stick there, not at all.
That'll give you 2 minutes of thinking time in the box.
Boston.
Recchi, shot.
They score, and it's now a 6-goal lead. This building has an eerie vibe to it right now. Not a lot of excitement here when your team is down by 6. Wow.
Well, there isn't a lot of excitement for the Thrashers fans, but it is for the Bruins. In fact, they scored just a few minutes into this power play, so we're 1 for 1 on that.
You just can't underestimate this guy's back.
Here we go.
If you do, you may regret it. Now Atlanta's got it. It's into the corner. And Antropov now. And what a playmaker he is. Count that one.
Save.
And now Thomas decides he's going to hang on to it. Coaches are an endless source of information, so we sent John Schrader down to get the scoop. What do you know, buddy?
Yeah, Randy, as they came out of the locker room, I talked with the head coach of the Thrashers. He didn't want to dwell too much on the negatives, but admitted they needed to get better moving forward. Then he came to the place where you knew he would end up.
Oh! And the Thrashers are now on the board. But I think it could be way too late for them already, so, and it's scored by the ex-Bruin Blake Wheeler. So, I guess Blake Wheeler came back to haunt the team with that goal.
The defenders taking up some of the angle on the shot, but also blocked this goalie from getting a clear view on the play.
Yeah, partner, it seems like he simply lost track of where the puck was.
Either that, or he was admiring the pretty colors of all the uniforms.
Hey, man, pay attention. We'll get back to the action now as the ref gets set to drop the puck.
So it's a 6-1 lead.
Face-off won by the Thrashers. And here's Kelly.
Goal! Scored by
number 26. Mason save. This shot no match for the Lumber. Knocks the puck free. Here's the Thomas Cavalry line now coming back on. Hainsey. And number 9. Evander. And Chris Mason ready there on the right side. Kane takes control of the puck. Save.
Kelly.
And Chris Mason holds on to that one. We'll have a face-off.
Okay. Line change coming, and Patrice Bergeron's line's coming back out onto the ice.
And getting ready for the face-off now, Patrice Bergeron.
Bergeron shot. Save.
Shoots just to the right, nearly hitting the goalpost. Now Brian Little. Has it behind the net.
Ferentz passes to Bergeron. Slap shot, and it deflects off of one of the defenders. Bergeron shoots again, misses the net. Lucic has the puck, he skates, and he save Mason.
Off the glass. And the Thrashers coming in. And Little now. Save.
Don't touch my puck! Don't you ever touch my puck!
Lucic, he's been to the box.
Lucic shot!
Save. He just stoned him on the breakaway. And Chris Mason gets the whistle. We'll have a face-off.
Chris Mason is also one of 2 goaltenders named Mason. There's also Steve Mason of the Columbus Blue Jackets as well. I haven't done a game between the Bruins and the Blue Jackets yet. Might do it.
right side.
Recchi, shot,
Mason
save.
says no to that wrist shot with a great glove save. And now Mason positions himself on the left side. And now the Thrashers with it in their own zone.
Horton.
Anytime you can knock a guy off his feet,
Sorry, wrong direction. I
really smoke.
didn't mean to go backwards.
Here, save
How quick was
I
the
meant-
weather on this one? He flashed the glove and stopped him point blank.
with the move. And now Boston in their
Nathan
zone.
Horton skates again, passes to Mark Recchi. Recchi shot,
He scored!
and that's Recchi's second goal of the game. And it's a big lead for me now, 7-1.
Oh, those shots are so hard to stop. Take a look at this wrister. We'll see it on the replay. He had this thing labeled blow all the way.
Perfect location, great speed, and no time for the goaltender to make the move. That got by him before he had time to get the bat out.
Velocity Central.
And center ice picked up by Boston. And here come the Bruins.
Number 28, Mark.
Ladd's got it.
Uh-oh, Ladd's about to break away. And Thomas saves it.
Makes the stick save. He kept his eye on the shooter. Beautiful stop. And Thomas will just hold on to that one. Dvorak will be back in the game. They wanted to change up their offensive lines, and they get it. And now the face-off, ready to drop the puck. And Stewart now. And here's Meyer. Dvorak, he's got a great eye, great stick. It's picked off. And we'll stop play. The net comes off the post.
The net ends up coming off the post from time to time. The linesman will put it back in place, and we'll have the face-off coming up.
And now Thomas positioning himself.
And here's
on the
Brad
left
Marchand on the fourth line out.
side. The Bruins
McQuaid
gain possession
to
of the puck,
Marchand,
they've come
and he
into
passes
enemy
to Sean
territory, and they're
Fortin,
just blowing
but
them
it's
out.
offside.
Fans, understandably, a little restless.
Yeah.
The skaters look ready in the circle.
So Marchand back out, along with
Now Dvorak with it.
Enstrom.
And Jim Slater with it.
Campbell hits him, and Sean Fortin gets the puck for Boston. Fortin shot.
Now Atlanta
Oh, and Odoya knocks him.
Dvorak.
Dvorak, and it causes Dvorak recovers the puck, and Brad Marchand has the puck back for Boston.
Big body.
Here comes Marchand, he shoots.
Impact.
Save Mason.
One-timer attempt with a great stick save. A deep move.
Ferentz
And the Bruins get the puck back center.
passes
ice.
it back
In
over
the
to Gregory
neutral zone.
Campbell. Campbell shot. Save Mason.
And it's cleared out.
And
The
it's an
Thrashers,
icing call.
They change players on the fly. And now Boston
All right.
touches up. It'll be icing.
Time for a line change. With that, Michael Ryder's line back out onto the ice.
Mason braces for the faceoff near his goal. Atlanta in their zone. Here's Slater. And Boston with it now.
Ryder shot.
Save.
Save. Slater.
Not denied. Oduya handles it. Here's
Fight!
things brewing. Could turn into a fight.
And Nathan Horton's about to fight against Anthony Stewart.
With a jab. Gets some leverage and topples
Eh.
his foe. And that got the crowd amped. Back to hockey once this is all sorted out.
Boston penalty to number 18. 5 minutes for fighting. Atlanta penalty to number 22. 5 minutes for fighting.
Here comes the face-off to start the action again.
Here we go.
And Lucic now.
Lucic shot.
Here's Little. Leader's got it. Kane, he's got one assist. Stewart. He scored!
And that cuts the lead to 7-2. With a goal scored by Brian Little.
Some terrific offensive prowess being displayed on this goal, Randy. Check out the replay.
No doubt about that, partner. Great offensive player against a tough defender, and I think that he did a pretty good job.
I agree, he did, but it wasn't good enough. And at this level of competition, slight advantages turn into goals.
And now Patrice Bergeron settling in for the face-off. And Atlanta wins the face-off. Here's Ladd.
Thrashers goal! Scored by...
Behind the goal. He feeds it up the left. Thomas, save. Blocked out the left side there. Recchi coming in off the bench to give their forwards a rest with the line change. And Tim Thomas gets set to protect the right side of the net. Atlanta grabs it. They're onside. Now Boston's got it. Now Krejci with it. And now Boston with it across the blue. Save made. He got some leather out there.
Mark Stewart. Antropov to Rafluglian.
He gets checked.
Recchi regains the puck for Boston. Here he goes.
He scores. Oh my, that's
Hat trick!
tonight. And how about that? He does it on the road in front of some very disappointed fans.
Yep, he handled that one himself, Randy. Let's take another look.
And there's nothing wrong with that if you can score like he just did.
He just pulled up in the slot and delivered the puck to a nice section of ice behind the goaltender.
Yep, that's the perfect home for the puck if you're the guy shooting. Nice play. And now Atlanta center ice. Kevin Lee is held against the board. Ladd has decided to take matters into his own hands. His team taking a beating tonight, and he's going to deliver a beating of his own.
Well, I'm going to give him a beating of his own. Take that, lad!
Intensity at this point.
You've gone down.
Down the ice he goes.
Well,
Officials not letting this go any further. Both sides pretty fired up.
Boston penalty to home run. 5 minutes for fighting. Atlanta penalty to number 16. 5 minutes for fighting.
And Tim Thomas gets set to protect
All
the right
right.
side of the net.
time to continue on.
Bogosian gets the loose puck at center ice. Number 60. And Hainsey now. A minute 56 remaining. Kane, 2 assists for him in this game.
Boston penalty.
Behind the goalkeeper now. He scores!
Ooh. And Brian Little gets his second goal for the Thrashers. It cuts the lead to 8-3.
He made a great outlet pass on that goal ring. Let's take another look at it.
Wow, what a play. He saw a split-second opening to get the play started and jumped on it.
Nicely done. He's not second in assists on his team for nothing.
It's time to get this game going again. Here's the puck drop.
All right. Here we
The
go.
clock reads a minute 22.
Thrashers goal!
Here's Bergeron.
Number 10, Ryan.
Here's Wheeler. The pass went to nowhere. And icing is called as Boston touches out.
The other big coincidence is that for all 3 of Atlanta's goals have been assisted by Evander Kane in this game.
At 18:37.
Okay. We're almost done with the second period, so let's get to it.
We're down to 22 seconds.
Here it goes.
Off the left side.
And that's the end of the second period.
Right here tonight. The score 8-3. And now we turn to the Geico Intermission report as we get set for period 3 coming up. We got some time now, so let's give it to John Schrader with a Geico Intermission report.
Thank you again, Randy. Let's get this second installment of the Geico Intermission report going. The Bruins have shown everybody just what they're capable of tonight. You'd like to say more, but you have to just highlight the goal stat and stop right there. That's the story of this one. Mark Recchi is the guy to keep an eye on looking ahead. He's got the trifecta, 3 goals for him, and flustered looks on the faces of his opponents. It'll be interesting to see if the skaters can keep up the intensity despite the disparity on the scoreboard. I wish I could stay, but this Geico Intermission report is out of time. At the break, Boston leads it 8-3. Randy and Drew are ready again in the booth, so it's time to give it back to them.
Alright, we'll begin the third period in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Why don't you?